This is December 10th, 2010. We're at Otis College of Art and Design in the video studio interviewing Helene Ly.
I'm Chinese, born in Vietnam, in South Vietnam. And I went to Paris in 1968 because at that time it's not easy for anyone to live in Saigon. Back in 1978, I was still in Paris at that time. I just got heard of the Ms. magazine, and I was interested in the feminist movement. And in France at that time, it was not, I would say, that popular. So I just bought a Ms. magazine, and by the end of the magazine, there was I think 2 pages of advertisement, and there was a little advertisement about a women's building, the feminist program, and that just got into my mind and say, one day I'm going to check it out. I have always this idea of getting to know the women's building, so I picked up the phone and called up, and it was Nancy Angelo who talked to me, and she said, why don't you just come over and see what we are doing? And here I went to the women's building, and it was really the ideal artist community, and it was almost a dream come true. I took Sheila's class, I think it's called Private Conversation, Public Space. And then I also took one of Paula Lambra's class on critique of art, and then Judy Baca's mural painting. And again, the mural painting has given me this idea of you can be an artist, being creative, but also being part of a collaboration. And this is very difficult because coming from a background where individual creation in art is so valued, and suddenly you need to share your ideas and also to make compromise in making public art, in making a collaborative art. And I learned a lot. First of all, is really to tame your ego, because at one point, if you have a dichotomy and disagreement on the way to express that art, you have really to make a compromise. I choose the word woman. In the English word, of course, you have the wu, and then you have the man, the M-A-N, and a lot of feminists at that time try to obliterate this connotation. So what I came up with was I used the Chinese ideogram, the woman ideogram in Chinese, and replaced the English word, the man, the A by this Chinese ideogram. And then the W, the woman, I just used 2 women, so symbols. And a lot of people interpret in different ways, so, but it doesn't matter. This is what I have come up with. And with Sheila, she said, well, this is your interpretation of the word woman from a Chinese woman perspective. And she said, why don't you do something in Chinatown? So this is what I did. I had this woman, I would say logo, with combining with the Chinese ideogram and the English word. It was red, and I had to use it and paste this logo in different parts of Chinatown. But for me, it was a revelation, not only to myself, but as to, again, what is the real meaning of the public conversation, no, the private conversation and public announcement. So this is my most important project. There's something inherent to a woman's sensitivity that you cannot find in a male. And there are a lot of experiences, daily experiences as a woman. We don't have the same experience than a male. For example, I'm just taking something as simple as at night, a woman cannot feel as at ease as a man to go out on the street. So, I mean, this is just a tiny example. And there are other facts that really influence the woman's behavior, a woman's way of asserting herself. I would like to relate a little story that Sheila talked to us about. At one point, there was an inspector, I don't know, that came to the women's building. And Sheila said the inspector came and asked her, "What do you manufacture?" And her response was that we manufacture strong women. And I like very much her reply to this man. And I think it's important to remind younger women that the fight continues, that we do not stop there, because there are also other women in other parts of the world that need help. And I think it's important to continue this spirit